Welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. They call me Mitchell, and this is your energy forecast intuitive message for today and tomorrow. Today, the 6th of August, tomorrow, the 7th of August. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and it's all in the year 2015. So, as always, thank you for taking time to watch, retweet, post, subscribe, become a fan, do all the good stuff we do on social media. So, today's message is a good one, as always. I always say that, and I always think, why do I always say the same thing over and over? It's a good one. It's a special one. It's a short one. Anyway, here's your message. Some of our biggest hurdles are getting over the pain, the guilt, and the shame of breaking our own rules or crossing the boundaries that we've set for ourselves. So many times we've said to ourselves, or we grew up with some strict boundaries or rules that were set for us, and then all of a sudden as adults we start to cross them or break them, and then this pain or this guilt or this shame comes in, and we have to get over that or get beyond that. You know, I've in quiet time I was trying to think of like some examples that I can give you, but I'll be honest, Spirit really didn't give me any. So just find out where you're crossing boundaries, breaking rules and things like that, and see if it's time to allow yourself to set new rules, to set new boundaries. And I'm not talking about boundaries of like, you know, friendship or social media time or things like that, but, you know, belief systems and what you feel is right or wrong for you. So again, keep your mind open to that change and be ready, but, you know, really trust your guidance, really trust your internal gut, really trust, you know, your help on the other side to show you where you can let go of some things that are no longer serving you. But more importantly, the pain, the guilt, the shame that you think or you do inflict on yourself because you broke the rules, boy, that's just, you know, that's self-abuse. That does nothing good towards yourself and moving you forward in your growth and enlightenment. So, relieve the guilt, relieve the shame and the pain of crossing any of the boundaries, and just find out, ask yourself, why did I cross that? That was an experience. You know, I've recently crossed, you know, a boundary I set for myself, and it was one that was real, and I am continuing to keep it there. But I inflicted some guilt and shame on myself, which caused pain, and it became a little obsessive for about 12 hours. And then when I sat with those feelings and analyzed it, I thought, okay, powerful lesson. Check, learned it, move on. You know, and I've seen it, I watch it, I preach it, but I crossed it. And like I said, it was one that is there in place for me that I feel is a good one. Belief systems of my, you know, of religious things that I've had in the past, those were boundaries that I've crossed, felt bad, guilt, and shame. But then finally I moved beyond in the sense of those were boundaries that were set by somebody else and not myself. So there's your message today. Let's see what the energy has for us today with some Lenormand cards, some tarot cards, and the numbers. So today is number 6. 6 is very much about balance, nurturing. It's that domestic work, you know, divorce, marriage, you know, very family-focused energy. And then all the numbers for today, which would be the month 8, the day 6, and the year 2015. You add up all those numbers, you get 22, which is a master number, master builder, visionary, powerful skills of manifestation, the humanitarian. So today's a good day to manifest some things if you want, especially in and around family, work, you know, marriage, divorce, nurturing, you know, responsibility and duty. And then all those numbers again, 22. 22 is 4. 4 is solid foundation, building blocks, serious practicality. Lenormand, to go along with the energy of today, is the ship. We had this 2 days ago. So the ship is about movement, traveling, moving forward, just definitely, you know, change. Tarot to go along with the ship is going to be the 8 of Cups. I love this card. One of my favorite cards with the Hermit. So the 8 of Cups is about going on a spiritual journey, looking inward. Again, you know, going back to, you know, what are some of your biggest hurdles? Go on this journey, travel this journey, and find out, are these things you need to release? Are these boundaries you need to expand? You know, barriers you need to break down, rules that just make no sense to you anymore. But also coming up on this 888, we're in the middle of this Lionsgate harmonic alignment with the Pinnacle on Saturday, 888. This is a time for self-mastery, self-love, abundance, creation, you know, all those things, authority, power, success that go along with the number 8. But the self-mastery and self-love are the big ones for me right now, and I think they're a big one for the world in general, especially our country. Moving on to tomorrow, the 7th day of the month. 7 is analytical, research, metaphysical, mystical, spiritual focus, wisdom, solitude. And then all the numbers add up to 23. 23 is 5. 5 is shifting, moving, changing, transition, progressive, forward thinking, resourceful. Lenormand to go along with tomorrow is the, what is it? The star. which is number 16, which is 7, so it goes along with the day. So 16 and the star is about your guidance system. And this one I'm going to look up because success, hope, guidance, vision. So it's definitely along those lines, not to be confused with the Lenormand star. Tarot star. So let's see what tarot goes along with that one. 5 of coins. So 5 of coins is often about, feeling destitute, lack of family support, lack of resources, lack of abundance. So trust your star guidance for success, for hope, especially in the areas of money, resources, finances, family, or home, because that's what that card represents. And look at this. I didn't realize it. 5 of coins. Tomorrow is the number 5 day. Once again, numbers are lining up. The 7 from 16 and the 5 from the 5 of coins. So there's your message for today. As always, thank you. Check out my website, intuitivemitchell.com. Got a couple monthly specials up there using the Vibrational Earth Children Oracle deck, for 2 of them for kids or under 18, 1 of them for adults, to recapture what you might have let go as a child. So namaste. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.